Yeah, that is true. I mean, there's no two ways about it. I mean, obviously, you would expect him to score some runs. And even if he doesn't get a big run, it's just the way his batting is getting out. Well, as we've seen in the case of Surya, just one inning. So hopefully he'll get his act together here in his backyard, hometown. Hopefully a big knock and a good knock from him.
So do you feel that his dismissals have been more about post shot selection, or is it a case of him being asked to post the pacer?
I think at times what can happen is you can complicate the game a little bit. I just get a feeling that looking at his footwork, at times he's going back into the crease, at times he's coming out, which is fine. At times you want to do that. You want to put the bowler off his length or line. But also, if it's not working for you, you want to just settle down at least. And I hope he just settles down, gets back to his basics. There can be a tendency of overcomplicating things at times.
And so if tomorrow Sanju performs great, he's back to form, makes a strong case for himself in the T20 World Cup. But if in case he doesn't, do you think Ishan can be tried as an opener? And do you feel that right and left combination is a bit overrated in T20s now?
It is an important aspect, I will be honest. If you can, I mean, at times, again, you can overcomplicate and go for that left and right hand combination when you might not need it as much. So if you have the luxury, yes, but it's not a must. So for me, I think yes, if you have it, do it. If you don't, it's all right. It's not a game changer, so to say. As far as Ishan is concerned, he's in superb nick. He's in superb form. I guess a lot of it would also depend on the availability of Tilak. If Tilak is available from the first game onwards, then obviously there is a decision that needs to be made. But I think it boils down to Tilak's availability as well to a great extent.
So tomorrow, would you say if the management have made their mind up to make Ishan their first choice keeper, they should be handing over the gloves to him tomorrow?
I wouldn't. I would like to see that as well. I mean, even if he's not, even if you've made up your mind, irrespective of what happens, Sanju is the first choice wicket-keeper batter. Even then, I mean, just to keep him amongst that role as a keeper as well going forward. You might need him, might not need him, you never know. So the whole idea is getting ready for the World Cup, and every way possible just try and tick all the boxes that you've got. So I wouldn't be surprised. In fact, I would like to see him take the gloves.
And so when it comes to all guns blazing, someone who has not missed the mark is Abhishek Sharma. But is his first assignment, world stage assignment, first one, can he emulate what he does in bilateral series?
Yeah, I mean, the good bit about his cricket, he keeps it simple. So if that's the way it is, and he comes across as somebody who's got a really good temperament as well, irrespective of what what kind of game he's playing, whether it's Ranji Trophy, International or whatever, he seems to have a really good temperament backed by really good form and technique. Listen, he's the number one batter by far in this format, and he's shown that in this series as well.
And so Suryakumar always said that I'm not out of form, but I'm only out of runs, and now he's got most runs in this series.
Yeah, I mean, and it's really pleasing to see how he's playing. I mean, if you look back last 12 odd months, just I got a feeling that he was looking too much to play on the onside, and I still remember the game that he got that first half century a couple of games ago. The first 3 scoring shots were through covers. I mean, he's extremely good in that area as well, and it's good to see that he's not overtly biased towards the leg side right through the series, and not surprised the runs that he scored, because then he becomes even more dangerous when he starts playing all around the ground, and he is Mr. 360 degrees.
And so when it comes to bowling, it looks pretty sorted for India. But someone like Harshit Rana, he's been given up to 17 games up to the lead-up of this World Cup. How fresh do you expect him to be at the T20 World Cup?
I think he would be. I think he's a young guy with a lot of energy, and obviously this is a big tournament, so there's no reason why he should be anything but ready for a tournament like this. But yeah, I mean, that again, I guess, boils down to the combination. How many batters do you want? Obviously, if, for example, now you're kind of forced to play him to a certain extent because of the absence of Akshar. Akshar comes back in, then you might look at Bumrah Arshdeep combination. But what is really pleasing to see how he's come around with his batting. The contributions with the bat from Harshit is also crucial, and that only augurs well for him and the team.
And one away game awaits for India in Colombo. Do you think it is going to take a miracle for Pakistan to beat India?
I wouldn't say miracle. Listen, they are a good side as well. Yes, we have a really good record against them, especially in ICC tournaments. But then they are a dangerous side, and this is a dangerous format. You know, even one guy can turn things around. So you cannot take a team like Pakistan lightly. So it won't be a miracle, obviously. So yeah, I mean, you got to be careful. And something that even Gautam keeps mentioning is you've got to be humble. No matter how well you're playing, this is a format which will remind you every now and then if you are not humble.
Final one, India will be starting as outright favourites to win the T20 World Cup. But despite being in this perilous form, do you think that they can still be found wanting?
Listen, again, this is a format. This is a very fickle format as well. And like I said, I mean, one guy, one good day from the opposition, or one person for that matter, one player can change things around. So yeah, this is an unforgiving format. So you've got to be at the top of your game every game, every ball, in fact, of the game. So you got to be careful. Yes, India go into this for me as well as outright favourites, but this format and some of the teams are really, really good sides as well. So you've got to be careful, yeah.